Hello ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is DJ Forum and today I will be giving you 5 tips to help you become a great beginner DJ. First is to have a nice, reliable source of music. I see many beginner DJs, they start out with downloading songs from places like YouTube or downloading SoundCloud rips. This works if you're just starting in your bedroom, but once you start to play places and you actually start to use speakers that are like filling the room, you start to notice that quality on those rips are a bit poor, and it kind of makes you look immature, which you're not really trying to do if you're trying to grow your brand. So a nice reliable source of music is key. Number 2 is to organize all those songs that you download. So a great way to do this would be to separate by genre, by year, or you can do by year and then have a subgenre. So you can do 2001 and then you can do all the 2001 rock hits, 2001 hip hop hits. And this is really good for when you throw those theme parties, so like an early 2000s party or a 90s party, an 80s party. It really helps you when you're preparing for a gig. So that's number 2. Tip number 3, figure out which genre of music you like to start with. So you have a record pool, you have a nice folder structure. So what kind of music would you like to start with? It's usually the genre that you already listen to on a day-to-day basis. So for me, it was hip hop, but you do, as a DJ, you would have to kind of navigate to other genres eventually. But for most people, you just start off with the genre that you're familiar with. This familiarity allows you to go master tip number 4, which is actually knowing your library. So knowing your library is crucial, not only for making promotional mixes, but when you're engaging with the crowd. Knowing your library allows you to navigate through periods of time, through different genres. It allows you to tell the story with the music that you're playing. For example, knowing your library is key, because if you're a country DJ, but you plan on so say you want to start dabbling in other genres, so like hip hop, so you go and download 100 hip hop songs. If you don't know anything about those 100 hip hop songs, yeah, you have them, but you don't know how to navigate with them. Because as a DJ, you're not a playlist. You're supposed to tell stories. You're supposed to evoke emotion, and you're not able to do that if you don't know the context of your songs. So number 4, knowing your library. Very key. Tip number 5, practice, practice, practice. I know this sounds cliche, but I really can't stress this enough. You should practice in your bedroom and practice in front of people as much as possible, especially in front of people. This is where I failed as a beginner when I first started. I would just spend like 10 hours in the bedroom working on mixes, you know, the typical just trying to impress myself or trying to emulate what I heard on the radio. That's fine and that's really cool. You really need to practice so that's how you get to know your library, but you also need to practice in front of people. I would recommend any chance you get to perform or just play music in front of any audience is a great opportunity. As a beginner, you're not probably going to get the most money, if any money, but it allows you experience, and experience is pretty priceless. You can't put a price on experience. This experience allows you to get feedback on the songs that you play. You also get, as part of playing for people, you get requests. So these requests help you build your library and help you know your library. So say you get requests at a family barbecue for Frankie Beverly and Maze. That you may not have any Frankie Beverly and Maze at that point, but when you go back home, you're able to say, oh, hey, I should probably download some Frankie Beverly and Maze since I plan on doing more family cookouts. And that's my 5 tips, guys. So if you have any comments or you have any questions or you feel like I left anything out, or if you're an experienced veteran DJ and you feel like I left something out, please drop it down below. I will be looking at the comments. I'm curious to hear what everyone has to say. Peace, guys.